Hey YouTube, I'm back with another video, and today I'm doing like a little story time about this little boy named Austin. He was beat, starved, many more that I don't think I can name on here and stuff. But yeah, and his name is Austin. He was 6 months younger than me. His mom, Danelle Pascal, was my mom's and my godmom's best friend. And my mom offered to take this little boy in, and I have the story on my phone. I knew this boy from like 2017, 2018-ish, and I do remember playing with him just a little bit. Probably like one meetup. I can find some pictures too, but yeah, I can find some pictures, but here I have some pictures of them in court. That's the mom, and that's the stepdad. The stepdad's like Donald Gundermen, something like that. Not his biological father. And yeah, so I'm gonna get into the story about how everything. They are served. The mom served like 60 years, I think. And the stepdad served like 39 years. But I knew this boy personally, so I do want to speak on it and stuff. And yeah, I am going to be reading from this story because I don't really know about heart yet. But yeah, his mom, 38-year-old Danelle Pascal, treated him like she hated him. Hold on. But when it comes to me, she loved me. This girl loved me. When I hear from my mother and my godmom, this girl loved me. And I don't really know her. Like, I don't remember her at all or anything. But yeah, she loved me. I was one of them who she would hug. She would tell me how pretty and smart I was. And she even wished that she could take me. She wanted to take me. So I could end up in that position, but you never know what God had planned. But I'm actually happy my mother did not let me get took from her to go with Danelle, and I do appreciate that. Danelle had like 5 more kids. She really had 6, but I guess one of them died during birth. But she had 6 kids, 1 died, so 5 kids. And Austin was the third oldest. Meanwhile, her oldest son and the 3rd child were starving for food, love, and basic care. Danelle would treat, according to the story, it's like a 2-hour story I watched before I making this video, she treated her animals better than Austin. So treating your animals better than your child is crazy. Austin had 5 other siblings, and what was going behind closed doors was straight up torture. For years, Danelle and her boyfriend, 42-year-old Danelle Gundermen, abused this little boy in the most heartbreaking ways. Austin was only allowed to wear clothes during online school and when they would go out somewhere. The rest of the time, he will be tied to a chair in his underwear, wounds all over his chest and stuff. They made him pee in a bucket because he would be locked in an attic or a basement for weeks on end, and sometimes. This little boy was so desperate, he'd eat non-food items. He would put non-food items in his mouth. He was so desperate to eat. And he will run away. This might be short, but he will run away looking for food. He would not go look for friends or anything. He ran away to look for food. He was caught looking for food, digging in a trash can like a homeless person, looking for food. He done broke into his neighbor's house and stole food. The neighbors called the police and said they heard a noise downstairs. Police came and it was Austin. Austin told the police that he was being beat and starved, and the police didn't do anything about it. When his brothers and sisters tried to sneak him food, they would get beat too if they was caught. Donald, the boyfriend, forced his own son to beat Austin. And the little boy would say, "I'm not gonna hit you hard, but I need you to act like it hurts." That's what Austin is. This wasn't abuse, this was torture. And all the while, Danielle would tell people, "Oh, he's autistic," or "he has an eating disorder," as if that explained why he looked the way he did. At 8 years old, he weighed 37 pounds. 37. When you're 8, you weigh 37 pounds, and you're supposed to be 8? He had a 3-year-old brother who looked bigger than him. You could tell something was wrong. The eating disorders was all a lie. He only had eating disorder when he would shove his mouth with food because he didn't eat. No one stepped in at all. CPS and police came to their house many times, and still nothing happened. By the time the truth came out, Austin was just 8 years old, weighing 37 pounds. His 6-year-old brother was twice his size. His bedroom window would be shut, nailed shut. His door would be locked from the outside. He had a camera in his room. He was literally being kept like a prisoner in his own home. Austin is now safe. Well, I'm not gonna say that yet, but I'm gonna go to their Facebook and search the mom because I want y'all to see what this little boy looked like. It's sad. That's her. That's Danielle, and that's Donald. Hold on, let me try to find it. This was 2016, so 2017 and lower I knew him. So 2016, this is us. This is my mom. My mom's right there. I don't know where Danielle is, but I don't know, and I don't know everybody else is. I think that's all the photos, but it's really sad. I'm trying to find a picture of the little boy. April 29th of 2025. This is her in jail. It's Danelle Pascal. Here's some more. (2024) from jail. She posted on Facebook. Hi, my name is Danielle and I'm 37, just looking for a friend. I would love to find someone to help pass my time. It's more, but I'm not gonna read it all. Here goes, and this was all located in Cleveland, Ohio, and Mentor, Ohio. Here goes them in court. And I think, yeah, what's it called? Danelle Pascal got 60 years. The other boy got 39. And they got many charges taken off. Plenty. Found the video, I think. Couple sentenced for shooting a boy with BB gun, child forced to eat food off the floor during years of torture. He was also eating his own poop. He was also the stepdad, Donald. He would urinate on the food and have the boy eat it, and he would step on it.
How could anyone torture and starve their own child? It's something a local mom and her boyfriend did.
Oh, wait. Wrong button.
For years. Today they were punished for such an unthinkable crime. Now at 3, Woody Dorch was there.
The defendants tortured and permanently injured an innocent child.
Danelle Pascal may never be a free woman again. The 35-year-old will sit in prison for at least the next 60 years. She and her boyfriend, Donald Gundermen, did the unthinkable to her now 10-year-old son. He was beaten, mistreated, and starved for years until finally the boy was removed from the home last year.
This photo was taken in March of 2021 when he was recovered from the house. And you can see he has a smile on his face because at the hospital he was being given food.
Gundermen will be locked away for more than 30 years. He apologized in court, saying he failed his entire life.
Your Honor, I can't even begin to express how sorry I am for the things that I allowed Austin to go through.
The evidence tough to see and listen to, from bruises to scars. Debris also found in his stomach from eating non-food items. Neighbors reported him looking for something to eat in the trash and breaking into their homes to get food. He told investigators the food the couple did give him, he couldn't even touch. Gundermen would step and urinate on it.
Another person that called our agency reported that Austin was quoted.
Take a look inside his bedroom, just a bed, windows shut tight, and a lock on the door. He was forced to use the bathroom in a bucket. The boy told investigators the couple wanted him to die. Even when Child and Family Services showed up, Pascal hid what was happening, telling them her son had an eating disorder and behavioral issues, and she was working with doctors.
Neither of them ever took advantage of those opportunities to express to Children's Services that something bad was happening to Austin.
Pascal breaking down in court too.
I'm truly sorry again for any actions I might be down that failed her. We will always love him no matter what.
But it didn't sway the judge, locking them away for decades. In Cleveland, Winnie Dorch, 19 News.
That's sad. That's really sad. Danelle Pascal, 35 years old, was sentenced to a maximum of 67 years in prison. Her boyfriend, 39-year-old Donald Gundermen, was sentenced up to 39 years. The torture lasted between January 2017 and August 2021. It's 2025. And he is with his father. The two pled guilty in September 2022 to charges that include kidnapping, endangering child, and others. The judge said the boy was since recovered and is doing better with schoolwork and family. This is 2 hours, so I'm not gonna show y'all all of it, but that's Donald Gundermen.
He jumped back out the window and was hiding. The police came and they were talking to him, and the neighbor had started to give him some food. What Austin said and what the police noticed was that he appeared small for his age. He told them he's been left home alone and they don't feed him. He said he didn't want to go home because he's not allowed out of the house, and he was whipped with many different items in the home by his mother and her boyfriend and was shot with a BB gun. He said they usually lock him in his room without anything inside. And what he said as to why he chose this neighbor's house was because they seemed nice and he wanted to stay there. The police then go to Austin's home and make contact with Danelle and Donnie. And what Danelle tells them is that for the past several years, Austin has been struggling with eating disorders and behavioral issues. She stated doctors have told them to lock him in his room at night. She says they've been told to screw his window shut. She says they're working with many doctors and provided a physician's name of Dr. Needleman with Metro Health, but was unable to show the officers at that time any type of documentation from my chart as to proof that they had actually been working with doctors.
That's sad. Yeah, so I'm gonna end this video here, and justice for Austin, and make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see y'all with the next video.